Good evening students, welcome to physics IIT class of class 7. We are in the unit 3 electricity topic. We have finished content as well as concept based sheet also. Now we will go for the concept fixing sheet. Here we have two questions. Let me go through one by one. First one, the effective electromotive force of 3 cells. The EMF of 3 cells are 8 volts, 12 volts, 60 volts. These three are connected in parallel. Okay, 3 cells which are connected in parallel, their EMFs are 8 volts, 12 volts and 60 volts. So, what is the total EMF of the cells? What is the effective EMF there? See, in parallel, the source takes which EMF? The cells which have more amount of EMF it is considered. Whereas in the series it is taken as the sum of all the cells. In series, if they are asking in series, we have to do addition for these 3 cells. Whereas they are asking here parallel. So what we have to do, which is highest in these 3, that will be the more effective electromotive for that means 16 volts is the answer here. Next one. Almost all the sums are repeated. We have did in the concept based sheet. No? So a charge of 300 coulombs flows through a conductor for 8 minutes 20 seconds. Find the magnitude of current. So we have to find here current. What is the formula of current? I is equal to Q by T. What is Q? Q is charge. And T is what? Time taken for the flow of charge, and I is the current which is passing through the circuit. Okay. Now, with the Q, they have given charge as 300 coulombs, whereas time is given as 8 minutes 20 seconds. But here, we notice that when we are taking current, we need current is ampere. Ampere is equals to ampere means what? It is joule per second, right? Current watt. So here we need only the seconds, but it is in minutes. So convert this into seconds. We need current only in a seconds form. So the units of time in the current is seconds. So 8 minutes 20 seconds can be noted as 8 into 60 plus 20 seconds. So 8 6 are 48, 480 plus 20 seconds gives 500 seconds. Now, implement this in the formula I is equal to Q by T. Q is 300 coulomb and T is time, that is 500 seconds. 0 zeros gets cancelled. 5 ones are 0.6. 0.6. The total current is equal to 0.6 ampere. That means here coulomb by second denotes the ampere. So current units are ampere. That is I is 0.6 ampere. Next. Find the number of electrons when 16 ampere of current flows through the conductor for 4 seconds. These type of sums already we have it. How to find number of electrons flown and how to find the total electron flow. Let us first of all write the what they have given. They have said that the current flows. How much the current is? 16 ampere and time is 4 seconds. And what they are asking? They are asking number of electrons flown through this. So we need here charge. So we have charge. What? We have formula I equals to Q by T. Whereas to find out charge, we get Q is equals to I into T. Okay. Now they are asking charge. No. So we have formula for charge here. Number of charge is equals to Q by T. Q by E, that is Q electron E means how much electrons are moved for 1 second. So n is equal to q by e. Q is what here? IT. So take n is equal to IT by e. What is I? Current. What is T? Time. E is, what is the formula? What is the value of 1 electron? The value of 1 electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. Okay. This is what we will be using the formula. So this is obtained from charge is equal to number of electrons into the value of each electron. Yes, what is charge? The number of charge flow through a circuit, right? So here Q is equal to charge is equal to number of electrons and value of each electron. So from this we have obtained n is equal to Q by E. Q is what here? I into T. We have I value, we have T value, and we have I value. Now substitute that. N is equal to I is 1.6 into T is 4 seconds by E value is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 90 coulomb. Okay, 1.6 ampere and 4 seconds. So what will be here? 1.6 gets cancelled, and you will get 4 into 10 to the power of 60 now. 16 ampere into 4 seconds by 1.6 to 10 to the power of minus 19. So here take this as 16 into 4 by, make this 1.6 into 10 and make this into 10 to the power of minus 20. Okay, 16 gets cancelled, 20 directly write it as 4 into 10 to the power of 20 electrons. So how many electrons are moving in this conductor? 4 into 10 to the power of 20 electrons are moved in 4 seconds with the current of 16 amperes. Remember these two formulas. I is equal to Q is equal to I by T, which is obtained from current formula I is equal to D by T, and Q is equal to NE. From this we have got, we can find out number of electrons. Next one is also same question. How many electrons flow through a light bulb each second if the current through the bulb is 1.6 ampere? They are asking for 1 second. So how many electrons? So here also we have to find again. N is equal to what? In the before sum we have defined. N is equal to IT by E. Yes or no? How we got this one? By using these two formulas. Q is equal to I into T, and one is N is equal to Q by T. Okay. So we have got this one. To find number of electrons, we have formula IT by E. What is I? I is current, T is time, and E is the electron charge of 1 electron. Charge of 1 electron. So we have to find out how many electrons are formed. So here they have given I value as 1.6 ampere and time as 1 second. Per second they are asking. So time is 1 second. The electron value is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 90 coulomb. Okay. Now substitute those values here. N is equal to 1.6 into 1 by 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 90. So minus 1.6 get cancelled. Therefore, N is equal to 2 minus 10 to the power of 90 coulombs. Okay, 10 to the power of 90 coulombs have been passing through every second. Next one. The wire of great resistance produce great amount of heat energy. Is this statement correct or not? Yes, this is absolutely correct. Why? Because it is thick. If wire is having more resistance, more thickness, if it is having more power, it can take more power. It can consume more power, so that more amount of heat energy can be produced. So this is correct. Next, an electric circuit is a path along which an electric current may flow. The main part of an electric circuit are So what does it mean by base electric circuit? In the circuit where electricity flows with some of its components, it is called as electricity. So what are the main components of the electricity here? Mainly, to make a circuit we need what? Source. Okay. So this is nothing but cell, wires, bulb and a key. These are the main important things. So let us see what are they here. Source of energy, yes, that is cell, we need it. Output device is nothing but bulb. The circuit is working or not, we have to check it only by the bulb. So bulb, output device, connecting wires and key. Connecting device as well as key. These are the main things for the construction of electric circuit. So all of these are the correct answers. Next, in which of the following circuit the bulb will glow? So here they have given some circuits. Circuits, in which of them the bulb glows. See the first here, this is a bulb. If this is a bulb, it should get source, right? It should get the current passing from this side. If it is going this side, yes, it can get either from this side. As it is open, it will not get this side, but it will get from the negative energy will be getting. What about the positive? It is open here. Okay, as it is open here, you cannot get any power supply. Now check B. Two bulbs, yes, go with this. Okay, so here you could not get the current supply. This is how the circuit is. Okay, two bulbs are connected to a wire and this positive terminal is connected to the bulb. What about the negative terminal? Where it is connected? It is disconnected. Okay, this also will not be going. What about see here positive terminal? It is not going to be, but whereas it is connecting at the up. Negative terminal is also connected to the bulb. So here positive terminal is connected, as well as negative terminal is also connected to the cell and the bulb. So in the third case, bulb will be glowing. Whereas for the two above this, the terminals are not properly connected. They have a open circuits. Next one. Which of the following is not a source of electric current? What is the not source? From here you cannot get current there. First, car battery will get from that. Dry cell, yes, bulbs are blown through dry cells. Remotes will be working through dry cells. Dynamos also will be working. Whereas electromagnets will not be getting any current. Electromagnets works, that means by taking electricity they work into magnets. That means they consume electricity, they will not produce them. Okay. Next, an electric fuse of 3 ampere rating is connected in a branch circuit. In a circuit, an electric fuse of how much current passing 3 amperes is fixed. The electric circuit of 3 ampere is fixed in a circuit, but suddenly what happens? 4 amperes of current is passed into the circuit. Its capacity is only 3 amperes, but 4 amperes of current is passed. So what happens there? What happens? Here are the three conditions. The bulb will get fused. The fuse will melt and break the circuit. The fuse will absorb 1 ampere current and will pass to 3 ampere current only. This is not taken. Fuse as it is it passes, but it will not consume, it does not absorb any amount of current. The bulb will continue to work normally, getting a 4 ampere current. The bulb will be not blown first. Okay, it damages, and first thing here, the fuse will melt. As fuse is the main supply of current into our houses, what happens? Fuse melts there. Fuse is having copper wire. If that wire is getting more amount of current, what happens? It melts and stops electricity, stops the flow of electricity. Next one. The amount of 2 ampere current, electric current is passed for 1 minute through a conducting wire. How much total electric charge will pass through it? So we need to find here charge. They have simple formula. They have given current and time. We have to find out charge. So what is the formula we have to use here? Current formula is I is equal to Q by T. Q is charge, T is time. So they have said that we have to find out. So it is I into T. I value, that means current is 2 amperes and time is 1 minute. So minute cannot be done. No. So minutes are not the units of current. So 2 Armstrong into 60 seconds. We can write 1 minute in 60 seconds also. 60 into 2. 60 into 2 is 120 Armstrong, what it is? Coulomb per second into this second. Seconds gets cancelled. So charge is equals to 120 coulombs. Okay. Next. The given figure shows a simple circuit that consists of a bulb, battery and 2 switches. So here is the circuit. They are asking will the bulb glow or not. What the circuit is? This is the bulb. This is a switch 1. This is a battery. This is a switch 2. Will the bulb glow now? The bulb does not glow. Why? Because 2 switches are open. What is the current pass to the bulb then? If they are closed, then if both should be closed, then the bulb glows. Clear? If anyone is open, the bulb does not glow. As the 2 switches are beside one of the battery, 2 should be closed. So this is the class for today. Tomorrow we will see some little more. Few more questions. Thank you.